What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some more Mono Green Tron. Got the die roll. Alright, let's see an opening hand. 2 mines, 2 forests, an expedition map. Nope. Mulligan. That'd have been a different Tron land. Well, we got the Tectonic Edge here, but no other lands. Also going to be a quick mulligan. We're going to go to 5 here. Unfortunate, but hopefully we can get some good stuff. Opponent's taking the time aim here, so maybe they're mulliganing as well, or maybe it's just making it look like, who knows. Mulligan. Well, it's 3 Tron lands. Guess we're going to... Yeah, 4 is probably the correct answer. And we're going to be stuck with this one. So we actually have 2 options here. We can do the Nurturing Peatland, kind of bluff like we're a different kind of deck, which I think we'll go with since we are still short of Tron land. And a green source. So there's no way we'd draw both a chromatic and or another Tron land. So pretty much we're stuck with turn 4 here. Better to bluff. Alright, O-Stone. That's a quick one. Take a little plane. Oh, I hope this isn't hammer time. It's a tricky deck, especially when they have the early kill. Yep, we'll go with a mine and hope to get there on the power plant. Unclaimed territory. Okay, this is just humans. Also not good, but not the worst. Alright, well, there goes the Oblivion Stone. That was going to be useful. But unless we don't get Tron, it's still going to be rough. We'll run out the mine just in case we get the lucky draw. Luckily, they seem to be on a slow start here, too. Good news is any effects... Pretty much Expedition Map, Ancient Stirrings, or Sylvan Scrying are all on the field. So, we'll see how that goes. They're going to get in for 1. They're going to have another freebooter, and they're going to take our Karn Liberated. Yep. Not the worst, though. There's still only 1/1s, unless they pump them next turn. Oh, and that's pretty decent. I'm at painful, but we get to take a card out of their hand, which will be nice. Phantasmal Image, Mana, Meddling Mage. Wow. Guess we're taking that Noble Hierarch. This is a weird game. That's a lot of duplication. So unless they draw another land, the only thing they can play right now is that Meddling Mage. Which should slow them down a bit. Although that is a lot of Meddling Mages to slow us down with. Oh, no, there's some ramp. That's not good. Alright, we'll crack for green and see what we can draw with the redraw. Ancient Stirrings. Interesting. I believe we're going to take the expedition map. And then hope we draw something we can play with it. If we took the threat, hoping for Tron lands, what we would run into is pretty much the fact that they have Meddling Mage, so they would just name down anything we took. So, oh, that's a good draw for them. That is a very good draw for them. And it certainly puts us on a clock. All right. Helpful. How do we do this? The fact that these are 3/4 is rough. So we can't use the Nurturing Peatland right now, because if we did, we just lose there. But we need the blockers. So we are going to crack the expedition map. Grab the power plant. At least we're going to buy ourselves a turn here. Play this out on 2. Alright, that third land is... No, they should just have the 4 cards in hand. They may have something that could kill us. It'll be rough. Well, they got the Phantasmal Images, yeah. Oh, that will... Anything I can do about that? No, we're dead. That trigger makes those guys swing for lethal now. Alright, rough first game. We'll go to game 2 here. See what we would have drawn. Ancient Stirrings into... the Concrete Creator might have kept us alive. Although we wouldn't actually have been able to play it, because had they not had that, would have been at 1. So yeah, that land was certainly helpful. What do we want against this deck? No real sideboard option to bring in here. Everything for the wish board we want to leave there. So we'll just run it as is. There's some argument for a Nature's Claim if they're running Aether Vial. Just, shut them down early. But I've never been the biggest fan of bringing those in, because you got to take something out. Would you like to play first? Yep, at least in this matchup. Alright, that is Tron in hand. We are good with that. An Oblivion Stone to clear their board, turn 4. Chromatic Star to hopefully find something. And we'll actually go for the Chromatic Star, Sylvan Scrying, because they're not going to have a way to counter us usually. Yeah, turn 1, Kite Self Rebooter, I do not see happening. If we were on the draw, I would have gone for the Expedition map just to get it out. But on the play, Sylvan Scrying is the one that gives us the extra draw, which is nice. Crack for green. Alright, still haven't found a threat. Get the power plant. Our biggest worries now are that they will Meddling Mage or Kite Sail Freebooter take the Oblivion Stone. Neither would be particularly good for us. Doesn't look like the case. Oh, it's a Magus of the Moon. Okay. Interesting choice for this deck. We're going to take a little damage from that, but O-Stone coming in early is nice. They only have red mana right now, so they shut themselves down. Oh, there's the Aether Vial. All right. Well, they have 2 turns to do something with that. They're going to swing in for 3. That Seer is feeling a little rough right now. Ah, Noble Hierarch. Alright, yep, that makes sense. I guess that does give them the mana they want. They're going to get one more turn here. Good news is we do get to clear their board state. Alright, Militia Tongue-tied. Militia Bugler. Getting another Thaya. Well, we'll go ahead and crack the expedition map. I don't see the reason not to just grab another tower here. Karn will be nice. Now, here's the question. When do we blow this? It's 6 damage. But I think we're going to take it. Because then they're not going to be able to play anything this turn. As soon as I go to instep, I'm going to blow it. They may have some trick here with that Aether Vial, but we'll see. Alright, and that's going to give us a fresh board state. They are still in a rough spot on mana from the look of it. And that's a 3rd tower. Nice. So we're going to have a great turn. Goodbye, Noble Hierarch. That'll be better next turn. Yep, we're in a good spot here. Stabilized at 7. They did draw another land, which is a little unfortunate. So they can get one of the Thalias out. Bet they're going for the Aether Vial. A lot of repetitive cards in this game. Yeah, we've got them pretty well locked down here. The Walking Ballista will likely cinch it. They didn't draw a land, alright. So we'll go ahead, swing in, see if they have a 1-drop. I don't think they got it, but they could have. Not my best play tapping out here, but no, there's really nothing they can do. Always wary of some kind of counterspell. But that only taps 4 creature spells, so that works out in our favor. And of course it's human, so it's very unlikely they're going to have counterspells. Alright, go to game 3. We will be on the draw, so a little bit rougher here. They do have the Aether Vials, but Nature's Claim still feels a little rough. Because I like any of my creatures that land, I like my planeswalkers that land, and I like having diverse threats. Granted, Nature's Claim is usually the one they don't think of, but it's only relevant with 1 card, and we can get around that 1 card if it doesn't just take over. Alright, this is going to be an easy mulligan with only 1 land. If it had another land, it would have been great, but it does not. So we'll keep digging, and there's Tron. Nice. Keep this, pitch Tectonic Edge. Okay, they kept an Aether Vial hand. Good to know. Worst case for us here is going to be a Magus of the Moon. In which case, Walking Ballista will be our best answer. Wow, okay, the 1 land with the Aether Vial, they are really trusting that. I'm guessing this is going to be a Magus of the Moon. Champion of the Parish early, alright. There's the second land. Likely taking the Karn. Meddling Mage. Alright, yep. Naming Walking Ballista. Well, let's go grab a mine. That's a pretty good turn for him. We need to top deck something or hope to find an answer. I'll take it. Thought Not Seer. Ooh. Which is worse? Well, I think the Lieutenant's going to be the worst one. And since we don't see another Meddling Mage in hand, we will go ahead and Ancient Stirrings. Taking that Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Alright, they've got one turn to find an answer. They need a Kitesail Fruit Booter or to draw a Meddling Mage. Another Champion of the Parish, which would suck. But we survived that. And it's rare for this deck to come back from an Ugin hitting the battlefield. Could be a Path to Exile to draw that another card. Interesting. Well, it's a good draw on our part. They held back their Mantis Rider here in hopes of dealing more damage to my Ugin, it looks like. But that means we only have to -2 here. May as well get him for 4. And just to get an extra creature out. I'm surprised they didn't flash it in at end of turn so they could use Aether Vial again this turn. But okay. If we draw a land, we get Ugin the Ineffable and Karn Great Creator, which is nice. Yep. Second Aether Vial. That's rough with an empty hand. Alright, we get rid of that. And they're going to scoop. Well, there's the human matchup. That's the best case scenario for us on this. Where we just managed to get our cards out and take over their board. Of course, landing Ugin is always good. Typically, in this matchup, it's a race to, if they can get their board state out and start swinging in, they can do a lot more damage to us. So, yeah, that comes down to a race. Ugin is definitely our best card in the matchup, though. A turn 4 Ugin, if they haven't already killed us by that point, is usually going to win us the game. Or the one case where that doesn't happen is if they get us very low, hold up a Manus Rider, and then manage to finish us up with their Manus Rider. Haste is a pretty good ability. And yeah, Meddling Mage being able to lock things down is always good too. It was a weird first game as well. Just him having 2 of everything was interesting. Paid off for him though, and me not finding Tron there paid off as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. This is Tectonic Edge, signing out.